Hey guys, I'm Bryson here, and welcome to my show, and today we're about to find out exactly how this college student in New York spends their $40,000 income. And by the way, usually when you're in college, you don't make that much money, but I'm guessing here she's working a full-time job and also going to college, and to me that sounds incredible. But since she is in New York, she's probably spending a ton of money and then justifying it by saying like, hey, I live in New York. But in reality, you don't need to spend that much money. You could rent a room with a friend since you are in college. I'm just saying, okay? But let's find out exactly how she spends her money. And on top of that, I post videos on this channel every single day. So make sure to also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And on top of that, also destroy the like button. Now, without further ado, let's put on the headphones and find out exactly how she's spending her $40,000 income while she's in college.
I'm a 21-year-old college senior graduating with a degree in entrepreneurship, living in New York City.
All right, right there, let's pause it right there. She's a 21-year-old graduating with a degree in entrepreneurship, okay, in New York. I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about, like, you know what I mean? Like, entrepreneurship is usually like starting businesses, and the best way to actually do those things usually just by doing it. It's kind of like marketing degrees. In reality, they're kind of like useless because by the time you kind of graduate, everything has actually changed, you know? So it's kind of like, why do you have this degree in the first place? However, I'm not gonna judge it just yet. I want to find out exactly how she's spending her money, okay? Let's find out. Would I go to college and spend a ton of money on an entrepreneurship degree? The answer is no, obviously.
My income varies month to month, but I make about $40,000 a year. I made $626 working as a cocktail waitress at an upscale lounge, plus $1,000 in tips, $1,700 for...
Wow, so cocktail waitress, tips, and also use underwear and socks? What the fudge is that about? Am I reading this correctly?
Selling my lightly used underwear and socks on Craigslist.
What? She sells her underwear and also her socks on Craigslist and makes $1,700 a month? What the fudge is going on here? That's insane.
And $2,496 for my other side gigs, like selling clothes on Depop, working retail, and walking dogs.
Okay, so right off the bat here, it does sound like in some ways she is like very entrepreneurial, okay? She does cocktail waitress, which is kind of like a 1099 job. She gets a lot of tips, obviously. I don't know for what. And she also sells her underwear and socks. I'm not gonna judge anyone here, but let's be honest, okay? That's kind of weird. And I don't know who the heck buys this stuff, but it's just so weird. Maybe I should start a business where I sell like underwear and I just like... Let me not even say that, okay? Let me not even say that. But the point is, this is absolutely insane. And she also makes money by selling things online, like $2,400. That's pretty solid if you ask me. But in total, like all this stuff adds up to a lot more if it's like a per month job. I'm pretty sure like this is not per month because obviously she would make a lot more than $40,000 every single year.
Last but not least, after one of my regular underwear clients opened up to me about his armpit fetish, I made an extra $500 by allowing him to smell my armpit.
Am I hearing this correctly, guys? Have people fallen this low? I don't know, man. You're smelling somebody's armpits and you're paying them $500, and you're smelling their what is going on here? What is going on here? And obviously, these guys, they have money because $500 to smell an armpit, bro. Would you let somebody smell your armpit for $500? I don't know, man. It's weird, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But the point is, so far, this video just started, and I am just surprised by all these things. I'm just surprised. I'm flabbergasted.
We met up, and I was pretty much fully clothed, and just let him smell it for like 15 minutes.
Oh my God, 15 minutes of smelling your armpit? Oh my God, what is going on here? Can you imagine that? All right, it's been 10 minutes. Are you done? No, I'm not done yet. Okay, so is that it? Yeah. So here's $500. Okay, great. See you Saturday, Jimmy. What the fudge, man? What is going on?
This month was particularly lucrative for me because I took home about $6,322. I spend $1,300 a month for rent, $141.76 on average for my utilities, $252.56.
Okay, right off the bat, she spends a lot of money on subscriptions and also a lot of money on rent, if you ask me. Probably has like her own little studio apartment here in New York, and that's probably why she's spending so much money on that. In reality, she could easily just rent a room with some friends and stuff like that, and spends way less than $1,000. But you know, with this career choice, I just don't know what's going on there. You know,
$30 a month to charity donations.
I always respect charity donation. It could be $1 or $2. I respect it.
Which leaves me about $4,597.68 to spend. I do have around $2,500 in credit card debt.
How can you have credit card debt if you're making so much money by living with people like your armpit, okay? But, you know, credit card debt, it depends what you're using it for. It depends if you're paying interest on it. If you're not paying interest on it, then I don't care. If you are, then I care about it.
My parents set up a savings account for me when I was younger for my college education that I also contribute to now.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. And I plan on having the exact same thing set up for my kids. But I'm wondering, you know, if I make this account for them, and I will put it in an investment, not just saving it, okay? It will be in an investment account. But the answer is, I wonder if I should give them the option of like, hey, you can go to college with this money, or you can grab this money and put it into real estate or any other investment and then flip it and create more income from it and just get some loans from like your student loan debt or whatever, right? Because basically you can either spend the money on student loan debt, which is like 4% or 5%, or you can go ahead and make some money from real estate and then have those like that asset basically pay for all of that debt also. So it's a lot of ways to do it. I'm still thinking about it, and yeah, I'll get to it. We'll see what happens when I have kids.
And I have about $10,000 in my savings account. Here's my last statement.
Okay, guys, so right off the bat here, she has $10,000 in her savings accounts. Mind you, she's a senior and she's making a lot of money, lucratively, right? So in reality, I can tell you this one here, right? She is not saving a lot of money. It's obvious, okay? She's spending a lot of money on dumb stuff. You can tell already. And by the way, those shoes right here, I've seen a bunch of girls and guys wear that stuff, and it costs like $200 to $300. Those shoes right there, those boots, very expensive. I can tell because of the material.
My largest purchase was to Funari Fashion for $2,745.60, which is a consulting / manufacturing agency. And I'm trying to start my own lingerie company.
Oh, okay. She wants to start like a. So you can tell this girl's like kind of like very like flabuntious. Is that a word? Flabuntious? Or baby blabunches? I don't know what the word is, but she's also like, you know, she's very like just out there, you know. So she's wanting to do like, you know, like all that extra stuff with the armpits, and she also wants to start like a lingerie thing. I get it. It makes a lot of sense.
I hired them to go over some manufacturing stuff and technical design. This was for samples I was creating for a photo shoot. I needed the samples created ASAP, and they were kind of...
Wow, so she spent $3,000 on some samples. That is very expensive. She could probably shop around and probably get some better rates on that, like from AliExpress. So she's probably trying to get like some premium stuff and doesn't want to do that. But $3,000 in 1 month just on samples, that's pretty expensive if you ask me.
I spent $40 at Body and Pole. Body and Pole is a fitness studio specializing in pole dancing and...
I don't know where my mind is going, guys, but so far, all I've heard is I sell socks and underwear, I sell armpit smells, I also have a laundry business, and I also do like pole dancing, okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but it's interesting, I guess.
Aerial arts. I donated $5 to the Human Rights Campaign. I donated $10 to the ACLU that I do every month. I feel like...
By the way, the reason I like donations so much is basically, you might think like, hey, donations don't really go a long way, Tommy, like $10. In reality, 100,000 people donate $10. Well, that's around $1 million right there, okay? So it adds up. It adds up a lot, trust me.
$25.50 on Uber Eats, $27.42 on Uber Eats.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a casualty. Obviously spending a lot of money on Uber Eats. Obviously also spending money on probably going out also and buying food outside. The answer is that can easily dig a hole in your pocket, because imagine this, guys, right? $27 every single month you're actually doing this. Well, let's pull out my lucky calculator. Let's say, for example, she does this basically like maybe like 20 days out of the entire like 30 days in the month, right? So you might say, Tom, not a lot, right? Not a lot. Well, 27 times 20, right? That's around $540 every single month. If you times that by 12, in reality, it's around $6,000 and $480, right? You might say, Tom, not a lot, right? In 40 years of investing this, you'll probably have like $2.2 million. And that's what I'm telling you, okay? Eating out is not a good idea. Delivery is not a good idea. Just go to Whole Foods, buy yourself some food, and just cook it at home.
$19.85 on Uber Eats. I have Uber Eats for every meal.
Yeah, that is not funny. I don't think none of that stuff is funny. I don't know how people laugh about like spending money like on dumb stuff. I just don't find it funny. I find it like, hey, if things go left, you're probably gonna regret that.
Dry bar, I spent $58.28 to get my hair blown out. Basically, the whole cocktail waitress job is based on what I look like, so I have to make sure those standards.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it, okay. She's probably spending some money to get some money back. Also, she spent like 58 bucks on her looks, and she's also making $1,000 from tips, and obviously what she's doing is working.
So I have a routine every week. I have to do it or else I'm really grumpy. I have to take a bath with Epsom salt and light candles and eat my dinner in the bathtub while
Okay, that just sounds kind of like it probably sounds like, oh my gosh, it's so relaxing. To me, it just sounds weird, like eating in a bathtub next to like a toilet. Like that's just me, to be honest with you. But I get the experience of like being like, okay, I need to relax, like just lay down and just like the bath salt, like relax your muscles or whatever. So I get it. Okay, I'm judging, but I get it. Everyone has something that you have to do to kind of like, you know, just relax and kind of like decompose everything. I think I just used the wrong word by decompose in the bathroom, but you get the point.
I spent $37.84 at Target to buy underwear in bulk.
So I'm laughing because you spent like $37 on underwear to buy them in bulk, because every single day she's basically giving them away and she wears them for like one day, then sells it. So obviously it's a crazy investment, right? Because she spent like $37 on it, and then these guys are buying it for like and giving her like around $1,700 every single month, you know? It's crazy. It's insane.
They equal out to like $1 or $2 a pair, and that's what I use for my dirty underwear business.
I started selling my underwear on Craigslist when I was a cam girl. At that time, customers.
Okay, so things are starting to come together. Okay, I'm not judging, guys. Relax, okay? But obviously, it's coming together. She was a cam girl. She started selling underwear. She started selling armpit smells. She started doing like pole dancing. She's also making a lingerie business. It sounds like her entire thing revolves around exotica. Is that what it sounds like? So yeah, I get it. And then she went to college to be an entrepreneur, to kind of get some more skills, to kind of like turn this exotica stuff into kind of like a business. So I get where all this came from. Would I go to college to be an entrepreneur? No, but I get her concept and her mindset, which she was doing all of this stuff.
So I went on Craigslist and I realized that there were other girls out there that were putting ads out to sell their used underwear and socks. And so that's how I got into that officially.
Why do they sell the socks? Like, what's up with socks? That's so weird, right? Like, what do you want with somebody's socks, man?
To be honest, selling my underwear has made me feel really empowered because I feel like I'm in control of my body. It feels really awesome to be able to provide a healthy outlet for people with these fetishes.
Okay. I don't want to judge anyone, but it just sounds like a justification of what you're doing. And kind of like take, by the way, I can't talk about that stuff obviously because of YouTube and like people and opinions, but like the point is, some people have problems, right? Like, let's be honest, right? Some people have problems with addictions, and addictions come in several different factors, right? So when you talk about those type of addictions in a sense, and you're kind of like enabling it and profiting from it in a sense, I wouldn't use it as like, hey, I'm doing the right thing because I'm helping those people out. In reality, no, you're kind of not, right? Let's be honest, right? Comment down below, let me know. Do you agree, or you think I'm being too judgy?
$82.51 at Forever 21, $19.59 at Best Buy, $204.70 at H&M, $89.40 at
All right, so it sounds like so far she spent like a lot of money on clothes. Now, usually I would say like, hey, it's also an investment, guys, because basically she's selling like this stuff, and she's also like a waitress. She's trying to look like fancy. I get all that stuff, but sometimes people can go overboard basically on, hey, I need this for work, and they justify it for that. But in reality, they don't really need it as bad as they might think they need it to actually perform the service they're trying to perform, okay? So I'm just saying.
Victoria's Secret, $47.25 on Whole Foods, and $76.20 at the Geek Squad. And all of those were for the photo shoot. I was buying some accessories and clothes to go with the lingerie.
Yeah, again, she's trying to create a brand around this lingerie business, and that's why she's spending the money. Okay.
I spent $125 on American Airlines. That was actually for a pet ticket. I was flying my ex-boyfriend's dog out to see him because I'm a really good ex-girlfriend. Triggered.
Wait, what? Wow, okay. All right. Why would you give your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your dog, and like you're trying to send it back? I don't get it.
I highly recommend everyone read You Are a Badass at Making Money, Mastering the Mindset of Wealth by Jen Sincero.
All right, let's end it right there. I actually read that book by Jen Sincero, and I don't remember her talking about any of this stuff about selling like lingerie or anything like this, you know? But the point is, I get the entire concept. Like, obviously, everyone has their niche. Like, I am not into any of this stuff, to be honest with you. However, I get that maybe most people aren't into like wealth like I am also. So the idea is, like, I respect the hustle, whatever it is, in a sense, as long as that she's not hurting anyone or herself, so I don't really mind. But this was a very strange episode to comment on, to be honest with you guys. But comment down below and let me know exactly what did you think about this. And if you ask me, tell me what you thought. I think this girl right here is making a ton of money, let's be honest, right? But it leverages, and she's also spending a lot of money on things she doesn't need to spend. Do I think she's gonna be successful? The answer is it depends on how like innovative she gets, and also what she spends her money on, and how like she keeps growing as a person, you know, because you can only sell so much underwear, let's be honest, okay? But that's about it, guys, for this video. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Also, destroy the like button, I appreciate that a ton. And also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And on top of that, follow me on Instagram, Bryson. And before I go, if you want to watch another video on how this guy right here makes around $280,000 every single year in Texas, watch it. You'll learn a lot more than just selling underwear. I'm just saying. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.